Chosen Vessel, what's the deal? It's your main man, druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. Let's get into it, all right? Their fakeness and hatred towards you only shows how they truly feel about themselves and their life story. Everybody's got a story, okay? Everybody has a story. Everybody's got their life story. All right, I had somebody tell me that once, that everybody has their life story, not just you. All right, when you're chosen, it's going to seem like everything is operating around you. That's because it is. And when other people notice it too, they're going to call you out on being, having an ego or thinking everything's about you when it's not. Why would anybody think that? Who goes into life thinking that everything is about them? You don't do that. And nobody with a right mind would do that. I know some narcs that might do that, but you know, it's not something that was ever in my mind going forth into reality, thinking that the whole world is about me. But as I got older and I'm just going through life and I see things, I see things moving off of my movements, then it's like, wait a minute. I'm starting to feel like a character in a movie role. I know everybody's life feels like their own movie, but when you watch movies and you see things happen to certain people and it's down to a T in certain movies, you're like, yo, this is really weird. And you notice when something strange is going on. You're not slow. All right, there's nothing wrong with you. You can pick up on things. You know when people aren't behaving normal. All right, but when you realize that the behavior that isn't normal is not normal, then you're going to be called out. They're gonna gaslight you and then further gaslight you. So that it's called gaslighting. It's called gaslighting you after gaslighting you. So that they say they'll gaslight and then after that they gaslighted you. So you're gonna say that it's something wrong because I'm calling out how you're not behaving normal. Yes, that's what they're going to do. All right, they're going to do that. Their fakeness and their hatred towards you shows on, but don't trip, because it only shows you how they truly feel about themselves. Sit back, analyze that. Would somebody who's a healthy, happy, loving person, would they be fake? No. Would a happy, loving person have hate towards another person? No. A lot of times where sometimes people may not want to continue talking to a person, or sometimes people may not like talking to a person, it's because they've been gaslighted. They didn't even know up until the person kept pushing the button and they finally felt it. Wait a minute. Wait a second. What's going on here? Why do I feel like this when I'm talking to this person? Because they've been pushing a button and pushing a button and pushing a button to the point where they just keep pushing that button, and finally you become aware of it. You're like, wait a minute. Okay. Wow, you've been doing that the whole entire time. I need to fall back a little bit. I need to chill. Because once you realize that people are doing that to you, it makes the relationship or the friendship or whatever it was, it makes it not as real and authentic as it was. And when you're a real authentic person and the first sign things aren't real or authentic, everybody, of course, people aren't perfect, but when people act in a way that's not gonna make you want to continue being around them, what are you supposed to do? All right, how are you supposed to, like, how are you supposed to continue to be my friend if when I talk to you, you're always saying something that is negatively taking a shot at me and geared towards my situation? So I know I'm going through something. Why do you constantly have to keep reminding me of it? It's because you see how I feel about it. You see that I'm not letting this situation get me down. But people will want you to feel down about your situation. If I don't feel down about it, why you want me to feel down about it? It's because, unfortunately, they got a little fake in them. All right. But it only shows you how they feel about themselves. When people are unhappy, when people are miserable, when their lives are unfulfilled, when they're not going after what they want in life, they're going to be in a funk. They're going to have a constant attitude about themselves. All right, that other people that are working towards what they want to be just don't have. All right, they're not going to have that lust or that zeal for life. All right, You could tell when people just don't have that for life, when they're not motivated to live their life. You could tell, all right? People just unhappy and just miserable for no reason. Want to focus on everything negative. Want to focus on all the bad things instead of all the good things. Okay? But and when you're not that type of person and they keep constantly trying to force those types of conversations, they keep constantly trying to speak about those types of things around you, knowing that what it's doing to your spirit, knowing that it's attacking your spirit, knowing you don't want to hear it. You turn stuff off like that whenever you hear it. So if I turn stuff off like that whenever I hear it, why would I want to have a conversation with you about those things? You know I don't want to speak about that. You know I don't want to talk about that. You know I don't want to hear that. But since we're having a conversation right now, you're trying to get your jollies out by taking that out on me by speaking about things you know I don't have an interest in. But when I try to talk to you about positive things, or when I try to talk to you about better things, you don't want to hear about it. You try to change the subject. All right? And that doesn't work either. So people that feel that type of way, people that feel that way, all right, don't let it get to you. If people are fake, don't let it get to you. People have hate towards you, don't let it get to you. It's a reflection of them. It's a reflection of how they feel. All right. When people feel bad about themselves, you gotta let them. You can't do anything about it. But what you can't do is you can't let it bring you down. You can't let it change how you feel about yourself, because then you become infected. All right, don't let yourself become infected with negativity. Don't let that negativity pierce your soul to the point where now you're second guessing yourself. You're not believing in yourself. You're telling yourself you should quit. You're telling yourself it's not going to work out because you don't have this, or it's not going to work out because you don't have that. You're not there yet. It's not going to happen. Oh man, let me just accept my fate. It's not going to work. I'm not there. I don't have this. I don't have that. Let me just, woe is me. No, ain't no woe is me over here. We don't do that. All right. We're going to keep going and keep striving and keep moving forward and keep going after what it is that we want, so we can get what we want, so that we can have the life that we want. If we weren't doing it the right way, we're going to find out the right way. If we find out that we were doing it the wrong way, we're going to make sure that we do it the right way. All right, and any way that doesn't work is just a lesson for you to know not what to do in the future. Okay, I tried that. I thought this was going to work. That didn't work. Let me go do something different. Let me go do something new. All right. And once you're willing to try different things, once you're willing to accept that you could do different things. This didn't work. Let me try this. That didn't work. Let me try that. All right. You won't set yourself up to have hate. All right. You won't set yourself up for a life you hate. Because if you hate your life, you're going to hate people because you hate yourself. All right. If you're not keeping it real with yourself about your life and how you feel about how things are going in your life, you're going to be fake with you. And if you're fake with you, you're going to be fake with everyone else. All right. So this ain't a shot at fake people. This ain't a shot at people who are haters. This is just a message for people who may need to hear this, who need to keep it real with themselves. All right. Something's not working. Maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and find a new way. All right. If you're fake with you, you're going to be fake with other people. All right. If you don't like something about you, keep it real with you. Don't try to hide it. Don't deny it. Don't ignore it. All right. Work on it. Improve it. Make it better. So that way you can feel good about yourself. And that way, when you feel good about yourself, you'll be able to spread that and feel good about others as well. Okay. You'll let go of that hatred. All right. Fakeness won't ever be a plague to you ever again. And you'll truly be able to feel better about yourself. You'll be able to feel like a new person. You'll be able to feel like a new man. You'll be able to feel like a new woman. All right, all from just working on yourself, making a little self-improvement. You won't have to have hate anymore. You won't have to be fake anymore. You'll be able to keep it real with you and with other people too, because that's what you're supposed to do. All right, you shouldn't be lying to yourself. You shouldn't be acting like certain things are good when they're not. If something's terrible, keep it real with yourself. Have somebody keep it real with you. Hey, this is terrible. You need to redo this. All right, accept it. If it's terrible, accept it. Go back, restart it, redo it, find a different way. If you need to do something different and what you're doing is not working and you're not getting anywhere, accept it. Okay, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do some other things. I'm going to add some other things to this, and I'm going to flip it, remix it, reverse it, and put out something different and see what works. But you don't stop. You don't allow that to make you quit. All right. You don't look at, because that will, when you quit, you turn into a hater and you become fake, because you hate everybody that tries, and you can't keep it real with them because you weren't able to keep it real with yourself because you gave up. And you don't want to be turned into a hater. You don't want to turn yourself into a hater by giving up on you, by not keeping it real with you. Because when you let your dream die, that's all that's left. That's all that's left. You're gonna be empty. All right. You're not gonna be happy. You're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be upset, angry. You're gonna be mad, and you're not gonna be able to enjoy yourself. You're not gonna be able to enjoy your days. Anybody that's successful, anybody that gets ahead, you're just gonna turn and look left and look right. You're not even gonna want to see him, and you don't want that. Keep it real with you. Whatever's not working, find something that works. Do something different. All right. You got some hate, let it go. All right. If you work on yourself, improve yourself, there won't be any room for hate. So I want to thank everybody for checking this video out. All right, smash that share button, smash that subscribe button. Somebody needs to hear this. All right, welcome all the new viewers. All right, thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Welcome to the channel. All right, thank you for joining. Everybody hit that like button. It's going to help the video out with the algorithms. And thank you for watching the ads, because it helps the channel out monetarily. Okay, thank you, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.